Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be installing some lights. I took off my light bar, and I think I talked about that in the last video, and sadly the self-tappers left some holes. If it will focus, no, it's on manual focus, that doesn't help. Alright, but you can see how I left holes and stuff. I messed that up, but that's besides the topic. Suparee actually decided to send in some of their 3-inch lights to substitute for me missing my light bar, and I didn't like it too because there was a lot of hood glare and all that. But unboxing it, so far I was surprised. I already opened this up just because I was curious on the build quality, and I was actually impressed, especially for how reasonably priced these were. But yeah, it has a 65K temperature, which is like a bright white. And it's made of aluminum, has a 10,000 hour or 100,000 hour lifespan. It's water resistant, and it comes with everything you need to install it onto your car. Yeah, that's what they look like. And I don't know where to install them yet, so I'm gonna fart around with that and figure out where I want to put them. So I have an idea where I want to place them, and I feel like they will be really nicely tucked right here where the factory fog lights would go, and I think it would shine more of the road as well. Make sure I'm not blocking because I want to get the upcountry tow hooks up front. But yeah, I think if we just drill a hole through the bumper cap, put it right there. We already got a hole for the wires, so I think it'll look nice and OEM-ish. Alright, so I still got all this old wiring because I thought I was going to wire something up, but I'm going to use Suparee's wiring setup, mainly for ease. I don't want to solder any joints or anything like that. But yeah, let me get all this removed. Apparently I can get one. Oh, there we go. I can do it by hand. I either have strong hands, or I don't know. Just I didn't tighten these down enough. But yeah, there we go. I'm gonna follow this loom all the way into my dash. Alright, so now I'm gonna take this panel off. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you know, everyone that owns an X-Shade knows this. You just pull that, and then you just pop the corners. I'm trying not to block the camera, but it's kind of a hard thing to do. Yeah, that's how you get to that. Just set that to the side. I'm gonna put that in park for now. I guess I can pull the e-brake too. And then put it in the first. Then I got a screwdriver here. And I'm just gonna take out these 4 screws. And I'm gonna put them in the ashtray, because I don't want to lose them. Also recommend doing this with your battery off too. But see, I'm not a smart individual, so yeah. Just don't do what I do, but do as I say. You know that saying. But the messed up thing is, I don't really know what I'm doing. Alright. Then we got this piece dangling here. Put that there. And then what I'm going to do is unplug these connectors. There you go. There's the switch. Connections seem to be alright, other than when I bent them. Let's put the, let me put the little plastic nut back on. and set it in there. Alright, so now I think all the wires are free. So I'm gonna do the wrong thing. We're gonna tug on this. There we go. Got the switch out. And the main reason why I'm replacing this is they supplied a pretty good cable, and the wire seems to be nicer in this one, and plus I just cut these anyways. Oh yeah, and if you want to use factory wiring, here's the switch right here for your factory fog lights, which is cool, because if you don't have the option, all you need is to buy the switch and then follow those wires down to where your factory fog lights are, and there should be these wires down there, and you can use all factory wiring. But I'm not going to do that because this plug doesn't match the other one, and maybe if I find a super rare switch, I will probably do that just so it's OEM and close as OEM as possible. Funny thing, those wires I cut, they were to my CB. So, yay, I should have known that. Yep, that's cool. Don't do what I do and just start cutting stuff. I'm stupid. You guys are probably a lot smarter than I am, but yeah. The next thing I'm going to do is untangle all this wiring I tangled up, and then I'm going to install it loosely in the engine bay so I know where it all goes. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull this switch off. I might keep it for later because that's a really nice switch. It's really crisp. It's better than the light bar Amazon one I got, where it was just one of those stupid buttons. But this is actually really nice and really satisfying to click, so surely I'll find a use for it in the future. But yeah, so let's pull this switch off and let's switch it out. Alright, so further inspection, these clips won't work, and I don't really feel like if it focuses, see how these are thicker? If it wants to focus please. Focus. Alright, you're going to take my word for it. Those are thicker than these ones, so I am going to use this button. Okay, this is what it's focused now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this wire just because the pins are smaller and I don't feel like cutting up wires and making weak spots for no reason other than it's just a switch. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I'm just going to droop it to the side until I order a different panel, because this one up here, it's a little chewed up from when I, did Jeep stuff with it and cut it up. Thing I noticed about this too, so this is a connector from the switch to like the rest of the system, and that makes it really cool. So then if you ever want to switch this whole wire out, it's easier to fix and all that, so I recommend that. Alright, so there's a new plan. So the hole that I drilled is a little too small that I used for the CB, and the wire's too good, so I took off my kick panel right here, which is easy. You just take 2 screws out, kind of lift this up out of the way, then just kind of slide that out and try not to break this, like every XJ. Alright, so I got this coat hanger, or was a coat hanger, and I'm going to try to fish it through the fender with the wire on it, and maybe I can get it through the fender flare, or fender, not the flare. Right, so I need to update you guys. So what I did is I partially took my wheel liner off. I used the coat hanger to get through this part, so I can easily get through this part, and also what I was doing wrong was so originally I went to this hole, but I was like, that's a long distance. And originally I was like, that's a long distance for that to travel. So then I followed it back all the way down to here, and I thought that was going into the same spot in the wheel well. Well, it wasn't. So don't use that hole, use this hole. And that's what she said. I'm gonna move that wire to the door area. And then the switch should finally be done and everything should go smoothly, I hope. But I'm kind of stupid, so we shall see. And this is what that contraction looked like. I guess I might still need that. Alright, we're in the garage because everyone... Alright, so we're in the garage because everyone is being loud outside in my neighborhood. Don't know why. It's annoying. I can't get myself in frame. But yeah. Here is the light. And I'm mounting the bracket. It's just gonna screw in right there. And then I'm just gonna drill a hole in my bumper cap and then just mount it up. Alright, good news. Looks like I wired it all correctly. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Don't dangle your wires like that. And I also, more good news. Let's see. See where that silver bolt is? Well, that's where I'm going to mount it. There's actually a factory hole. So I don't have to worry about drilling any oh my god. I don't have to worry about drilling any extra holes. Alright, the lights are installed. I actually had these lights on for the past probably 2 or 4 days. So far they're great. I've done some night driving on some back roads with them, and I use them on my way home since I gotta take a windy back road. But yeah, one cool thing I did is I angled out the lights and it made it look a lot, the pattern was a lot better. Excuse my dog, I had to tie her up because she just kept on wandering off. But yeah, so what I did was I angled them out a little bit so I could see deer, trees on the side, just objects that just on the side of the road better, because my headlights do a good enough job for forward projection, but not all that great for side to side. And so far it's been working great. I see deers right away. And the headlights are super bright, they're well made, so far I haven't done anything serious with them, but driving in a small town Colorado with old highways, they've been sticking on there pretty good. The brackets are super high quality, and same with like the hardware, especially for the price that you pay. Now this isn't super finished. I kind of threw things together just to make sure I did like the lights. I didn't want to advertise something that I disliked, so and get the charger out of the way. But so far I ended up using the factory button, and that's actually was really nice, super firm, not firm, but just like a solid click. It's more solid than what I have in there. I guess you can already see it. Yeah, that ugly looking one. Better quality than this, or this is better quality than that, is what I meant. And the rubberized coating on the wires, it's really thick and really nice. And same with under the hood. The wiring I think is the best thing, because I feel like this is nicer than a lot of high-end companies wiring. So take that as you will. Here's the lights on. I know it's kind of hard to see. I just almost tripped. That was cool. But yeah, here's the lights. They are really bright, and they're not too painful to look at, which is surprising for the amount of output that these have. And it's kind of hard to tell on camera in the daytime, especially how bright these are, but they are. And I feel like these will cut through snow and fog perfectly. If you want to get a pair of these lights, go down to my description on your phone, tablet, or computer, or anything else like that, and click on the link below. There's going to be their direct website. You get some off if you go use their code down in the description. And then there's my Amazon affiliate link. And if you guys do that, that will help me out so much, so I can make more content, because it's not cheap having this hobby. So yeah, go check the description out and get yourself some of these lights.